Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? I'm back with another how to build tutorial. This time we're going to be doing some seaside cliffs. As you can see, I'm starting here by just blowing up some of the landscape. This allows for you to build really whatever you want without the land that's already there to get in the way. So for this part, I wanted to make it so the bottom was more in than the top. So it looks like the top comes out as it's going up. This just gave it a real cool look, and it's almost as if the water has eroded away the bottom of the mountain. So here I transition from the part where the top is sticking more out than the bottom and just kind of make it more into a normal type of cliff. And then I'm filling in sand and just outlining the rest of where I want this cliff to go. As I continue to elongate this cliff, I head back over to the beginning just to blend in the cliff with the surrounding landscape, which is really important to make sure it looks like the cliff has been here. And then I'm just adding in some dirt where we've already built the cliff to kind of meld the land together. As I continue to build the cliff here, the key is to make unique block placements in the rock as you move along to make it look more natural. And here I come back to correct that transition area. It's okay to come back to things that you've built earlier. It's often better just to come back with a fresh set of eyes. Finishing up the cliff face, I continue to build from the bottom up, placing these rock pillars behind the ones that I'd previously built. And yeah, here just smoothing the grass over, connecting the sand, make everything look real integrated with each other. Now for texturing, I'm using some deep slate to make the bottom of the cliff look a little darker, as if the water's been lapping up against it when the tide's in. I think that you should definitely texture everything you build, and then if you can just think out a little logic to why one side would be darker or lighter than the other, that just adds so much more. Here I'm coming in with some andesite to just smooth that transition from the deep slate to the stone. Initially I'd used some tough blocks, but I just felt that the andesite fit better. And then one of my favorite things I like to do to complete my cliffs is have the dirt and the grass kind of overhang the sides of the cliff. This just adds a really cool effect, and I love how it looks. So next I'm adding in some splotches of coarse dirt to keep texturizing everything and just finishing up the final touches on the dirt that overhangs. Next we're going to move on to the beach, which is also very important to just fully tie in the whole picture of the cliffs. So for the beach, I added in some smooth sandstone slabs. I thought this was real good to kind of smooth out the incline of the beach. And then I'm also adding in some stone buttons as pebbles, and then using stone slabs and stone stairs as big, larger boulders. So yeah, now we're just zooming out, looking at the finished cliff product. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments. I think this can really add some detail to your world. I always love terraforming. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.